So I just wanted to show a couple examples of expanding and condensing or simplifying using the properties of logarithms. And before I do the examples, I'm going to remind you of both our exponent properties and then the corresponding logarithm properties. So let's do that up here in the corner. Our three exponent properties are when you have multiplication between two exponents, you can add the exponents. When you have division, you can subtract the exponents. And when you have a power raised to another power, you can multiply the exponents. Each of those properties can be inverted into a log property. Log base A of x times y is log base A of x plus log base A of y. Log base A of x divided by y is log base A of x minus log base A of y. And last, log base A of x raised to the y is y times log base A of x. Hope you can see how each of those are very similar, just inverted from one to the other. So you will see some examples where you are asked to either expand or condense a logarithmic expression. I'll give you two examples of each, an easier version and a harder version. So the easier version, let's say we had something like log base 2 of 5 plus log base 2 of 3. I can multiply 5 times 3, and I can even calculate 5 times 3 is 15. I'm not going to go any further because 2 doesn't go into 15, so this is not something that I would want to calculate in my head. I can tell you the answer is in between 3 and 4, close to 4, but I can't really do too much more than that mentally. An example of expanding would be a situation like this. Let's say I had log base 3 of x over y. So you see how I start with a single log, and I'm going to utilize the division property to make that log base 3 of x minus log base 3 of y. That's as good as it's going to get. Now you'll see some slightly more complicated examples in this bottom row here. Let's say I have 4 log base 5 of x plus 3 log base 5 of y. I can't use the multiplication property yet because they have coefficients in front of them. So first I'm going to use the third property where we have powers. So I can make that into, maybe I'll just move down a line, log base 5 of x to the 4th plus log base 5 of y to the 3rd. And now I can utilize that that addition becomes multiplication. Log base 5 of x to the 4th, y to the 3rd. There we go. So condensing them together. And last but not least, we could have, let's do ln, just for funsies here. So if we had ln of, let's say, x to the 5th, y to the 3rd over z squared, we can expand that out to being using addition becoming multiplication and powers becoming coefficients. So that would be ln of x to the 5th plus ln of y to the 3rd minus ln of z squared, and then make that 5 ln x plus 3 ln y minus 2 ln z, and that's about as good as it gets.